My pregnancy loss story, I would say, started when we actually met. We met on a random Sunday morning at a sports bar, and there was an instant connection, and it all went really quickly. And in the summer of 2021, we learned that we became pregnant, and that was an extremely exciting time for us. Brody was an active little baby. He loved strawberries. He reacted to your voice. It was so cool to watch, see my belly grow. And at no point was there any cause for concern. I was not a high-risk pregnancy. So every single appointment was just like, whew, good, another great appointment. I went in towards the end of the pregnancy, and I guess my belly was measuring a little small that day. The doctor at the time said, just hop in an ultrasound, I want to check things really quickly. And I remember that morning, he was very active, and I would always be very aware of his kicks. He was powerful. I would push, he would push back. So I was really in tune with my baby. When I went in for my routine appointment, I did a brief ultrasound. She held the monitor on him, the ultrasound on him, and it was really quick. And I was relieved, and I left because they were like, you're fine. Then one morning I woke up and he had stopped moving altogether. And so I went in, hopped up on the ultrasound machine, and the tech was like, I just saw you the other day, like, why are you here? So I'm on the ultrasound, and the tech is searching and searching, and I look at the screen, and where that flicker is, where this heart is, had stopped. It wasn't flickering. And she said, oh, Katherine, I can't find his heartbeat. And I was like, what do you mean? Check again. And she said, he's gone.
So they came in early on
H.E.A.R.T.strings.
and delivered us a booklet of tons of information, really helped prepare us for a lot of the decisions that we were going to be facing. And it really helped and was invaluable in the sense that they're questions and decisions we never even considered to be a possibility. You know, are we going to cremate? Are we going to have a funeral? It's questions like those that the booklet really helped prepare us for, and we're really thankful for. The booklet was really good about having people that had experienced similar tragedy in the past give their opinion, and it ultimately led to us choosing to have H.E.A.R.T.strings come in, dress Brody, and they took a bunch of pictures and video, again, similar, not something you would ever think about when you're in that moment, but looking back on it, you know, a couple years removed now, those are the only, you know, hardcore memories that we have to look back at and really cherish our time with him.
What I learned from working with H.E.A.R.T.strings was to tell mothers and parents who are in that situation to take the pictures, to hold them as long as you possibly can. Do the things that you don't want to do because you'll never get to go back and do them. Wolfie's pregnancy, because, you know, following his Brody's, was a scary one, and he entered this world 8 weeks early and did a stint at Northside NICU for 5 weeks.
We knew Northside well, but because of Wolfie, we know it very well.
We know Northside very well. He was a wild man when I was pregnant with him, and his name is Joseph Wolf Lazar. Wolf comes from Brody stuffed Wolfie. He had a little wolf cub that is in every picture with him. It's in his baptism pictures, it's in our family pictures. We wanted to kind of connect the brothers, so we call him Wolfie, and he lives up to his name. The joy that Wolfie brings is just in expanding our family will really help us keep Brody's name going forever. I think it's really important for people who have never experienced baby loss or infant loss to know that what's special to us is we want to talk about our babies. Consider us moms. Know that we are grieving, and we always will grieve.
It's just a miracle to be able to get to the finish line and have a living child. And if you think something's wrong along the way, if you have any questions, ask. Trust your gut, and never hesitate to go in or ask a question if you think there could be something wrong.
It's okay to
lead a good life in honor of your baby. It's okay to talk about it. It's okay to be sad. It's okay to be happy. It's okay to feel all the things. It's a life-changing event, and we are different people now because of it. So if someone has never done this before, know that we are forever altered, but it's our babies that we want to continue to talk about for the rest of our lives.